This is my audience. Today I will be talking to you about tsunamis and how they are caused and how they are formed and what to do to be prepared for a tsunami. So natural disasters happen all the time, but we struggle to learn and find ways to be prepared for them. Learning how a natural disaster is formed, whether landslide, tornado, earthquake, or tsunami, helps us to be prepared for one, and we wouldn't lose very many people. According to reference.com, 4,000 years ago, on the coast of Syria was the first ever recorded tsunami. In 1883, an island volcano by the name of Krakatoa erupted and caused tsunamis to spread as far as the English Channel. It destroyed so much that one Indonesian area was completely destroyed and it never was recovered. So it is now a nature reserve. Australia expects a tsunami every 2 years, and Japan expects a tsunami every 6 to 7 years. I have researched this topic to learn more about natural disasters in general, and I decided to focus on tsunamis because they are one of the most dangerous natural disasters in the world. On another reference or source I have called themysteriousworld.com, it tells you more about how many, the 7 most dangerous natural disasters. And reference.com is another one of my sources that tells you more about how tsunamis are formed, how they are caused, and how to be prepared for them. So my first main point is how it is caused. A tsunami is a undersea volcano or landslide. When a earthquake tsunami happens, it begins with a lighter plate, and it is pushing up against a larger plate, and eventually shifts and goes above it, creating energy to force up, and gravity pulls it back down, creating the tidal waves. When a landslide tsunami happens, it is rocks and remains that go into water really fast, so the water can't keep up and take all of it at once. So it develops the waves, and so now we know what causes. So I can move to tell you how it is formed. Underwater earthquakes force water up, and gravity pulls them down, and it creates the horizontal force that forms tsunamis. It's similar to the ripple effect. When a rock is thrown into the water, it creates ripples until it goes flat. Earthquakes happen on land that form the seafloor, but if it depends on if it creates a tsunami. If the magnitude is below 7.0 on the Richter scale, it will not create a tsunami. If it's above, then it will be pretty big. So now that we know how it's formed, I can tell you how to be prepared for it. You should always have an emergency kit, and it should be filled stocked pretty well with food and water to last a couple days or to at least a week. When a warning is issued, people should tune into the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Weather Service. They should ensure that their emergency kits are well stocked, and family members should have been prepared to evacuate to higher ground. And then they should also have cars cards, contact cards for relatives. If they are safe, they can contact their relatives. When tsunamis strike, services like electricity, water, supplies, they're all unavailable. So that's why your emergency kit should be well stocked. And family members should have the contact cards. When the warning sounds, it takes about 1 to 2 hours for a tsunami to get there. And it's very important for people to listen to the local authorities for what they tell them to do, because they know more about being safe than the people in that area. And if a family has elderly people, and pets, they should be in one spot, ready to be evacuated to higher ground earlier than everybody else. So again, my main points are what causes a tsunami, how it is formed, and how to be prepared for one. The only way we could have learned about natural disasters is from experience, and that is what happened for us to know all the things about them. It took many people's lives for us to realize what to do to be prepared for a tsunami. So thank you for listening and your time. Thank you.